Hi there, Gleanly users. It's Dan here, founder and CEO of Gleanly. I want to tell you about some big updates that we've just made and released over the weekend. So the biggest one is the card redesign. Every single card, facts, insights and recommendations have been completely redesigned from the ground up. Aesthetically, they'll look pretty much the same, but they've been completely re-architected and some big improvements being made. I hope you'll agree. So the first thing you'll notice is we've moved the evidence score from the top left hand part here down into the tagging area. The reason for this is people assumed, quite rightly so, that the evidence score was the most important thing. It was in block caps right at the top left hand corner of a card, and actually it's not the most important thing. It's a useful hygiene rating, but it's not the be all and end all. I only need a small amount of evidence. If someone says a button's broken, it either is or isn't. I don't need lots of evidence for that. Whereas other things I might need more to gain confidence. But evidence is very contextual, so it shouldn't be a deciding factor, just something that might indicate that a recommendation or an insight is well sourced. I should still be encouraged to go and look at it. So we move that evidence score down into the tagging area. Talking of tags, I can edit and add tags directly from here. I can click on the button here and edit and add filters and tags. Same for these insights over here. I can just press the plus button. I have got some shortcut buttons as well, so I can edit or connect to insights from here. I can edit and connect to either facts or recommendations from here as well. And because we moved that evidence score from the top here, we've been able to do some improvements on labeling. So you'll notice, and this is something I've wanted to do for a long time actually, because it wasn't always particularly obvious, especially to new people using Gleanly, that these green lines mean that this insight is proving this recommendation, is evidence towards this recommendation. So these two prove, and it also shows, though we've moved the evidence score down here, we thought it was important to show the score that it's adding to this evidence. So this is adding 13 plus 17 plus 1. These two disprove our evidence against that recommendation, reasons to either not do it or things to keep in mind, and both of these are removing a score of 2 from the overall evidence score. Let us know if you think that's useful, or is it confusing to have those scores up there. You can see the evidence scores down here as well. We think that's quite useful. In an experiment, you've got a few other options as well. So for instance, I can hide a card from here. If you're not sure what that means, basically sometimes you have evidence in an experiment that connects to an insight, or an insight that connects to a recommendation, and that makes sense that the evidence is supporting that, but it's still not relevant. This insight or this recommendation isn't relevant to this experiment. So what I can do, I'm going to hide one of these. Which one shall I hide? I'm going to hide this coupon page on site 1. If I click hide on there, it disappears now. It's still connected, it's just not showing anymore. If I click show hidden cards, that returns. You can see I've got a few others hidden there as well. So let me bring that one back, and it's back in there. So I can do those directly from the card. I can edit, connect, hide, add tags, and anything that all those interactions that you're most commonly using when you're editing an experiment or working across your repository, we try to put there within just a single click. So hopefully that's useful. Also, because we moved that, we're able to add the select button at all times rather than just being a hover event. And I think that's going to make it more obvious that we do have this multi-select option. So I can select multiple facts or whatever column selected. So in this case, facts or insights, recommendations, if I change the selection. So I can multi-select insights there. And I can add to facts, so I can connect them. I can, sorry, let me just click this. So I can connect to insights in this case, tags, add tags and filters to multiple cards. I can delete multiple. If I've got more than one selected, I can merge them together. And I can also select all and edit every single fact in this experiment with tags and such like. Another thing that this change with the card design has allowed us is in an experiment to make it more clear what a card is in an experiment. Previously it would have the score up here, but it wouldn't tell you this is an insight, this is an experiment, let's scroll down here. Here's a recommendation. So we tried to just make that a little bit more obvious, a bit clearer, and hopefully when you're sharing reports, people will understand these better. This is feedback we received from a few different people, and we've been listening. Another thing that we've been doing is, and you'll hopefully read more in the email that I've sent out, is we've released our first AI tool. In this case, it's tag generation. So I've got a fact here. What I can do is I can get AI to suggest some tags that I can choose to use. So it suggested discount. That seems like a good one. Let me add that. It may be that if there's a word that you think that's good, offer's good, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I've already got discount actually, so let me do that on first order. Let's find more like this. I can find it will generate tags based on that word. I'm not going to go through all the details about how we're approaching AI on this video, but please look out for the email that I've sent out to all of our users to kind of discuss that. We're taking a very human-first approach to AI. We've been doing a lot of research around it, talking to a lot of our customers and understanding how they do and want, or maybe don't want to use AI. And one of the key things that I'll tell you straight away, we will never sub-process your data without your explicit permission. At the moment, we're going into kind of testing mode, really, I suppose, with AI, and we're looking for volunteers. So if this is something that interests you, if you fancy giving it a go and seeing what we're working on, this is our very first piece of AI work. But we've got a lot more coming soon. We've got lots of ideas and what we can do, a lot of which has been guided by your input. So if you want to help us develop these features going forward, please let us know. If you don't, and you don't ever want to use AI, you don't want your data ever to be sub-processed, don't worry, you don't need to do anything. This will always be opt-in at administrator level. So in the meantime, give us a shout. We will bring you into our testing cohort, and the only thing you'll need to do is occasionally answer questions and give us feedback on how you're finding these tools that we're creating, and be part of Gleanly as it develops going forward. So thank you so much for your time listening to me today. If you've got any questions, just let us know. We'd be happy to answer them. If you've got any thoughts or ideas, we are completely guided by our customers. So please get in touch.